So for week 3, we are doing memoir and personal narrative diary. There's also journal entry here, and we'll scroll down and just a few ideas for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 task review. Um, any of these ideas, post away, you could use them with a curriculum map of your own. Uh, and then there's a picture of this assignment, and that's the assignment for the week, writing in the first person point of view, and you're actually going to be doing what your students would do, or how you could jump from this activity and create a lesson of your own. And then after you upload the story, reflect about that assignment. So in beginning the journey, there are a few lessons. To begin the process, there are a few um, things, a lot of them right from the English textbooks, autobiographical narrative, quick write that uses Cisneros. Um, has some great ways of looking at things. Those who don't, and then thank you, ma'am, a letter. And this is a narrative organizer. And next week, I will take you right through this whole organizer and show you how to use it. So make sure that you download it, and I'll be giving you some tips on that, because these are really excellent resources, and you could print it out as a packet, and I'll show you some of the ways that I use it. And then we also have, let me just go back, and we also have these are the things that I really wanted to talk to you about, how I use them. You can use them any way that you want, but they can all be tweaked. This is a letter using the book Devil's Arithmetic, and you can go through that. This was also a letter. So students get to learn how to write in the first person, and it's just an extension of what they're reading. Not Without My Daughter, using 3 different people and doing it in their point of view. It's kind of helpful to get them in that I mode. Some sample diary entries, slave diaries, and slave narratives, and these 3 sort of go together, and you could create your own lesson plan with that if you're um, doing U.S. history. Also, Whaling Journal, and this particular one, I have lots of other material if it's anything that you wanted to do, but I'll just show you some of it. It's very easy. You wouldn't even have to read the whole entire book to do it. You could just take some things, but they're doing it from the point of view of someone on the Pequot, which just gives them a sense of place, and there's a rubric to it. And here are some of the resources that I've used to do that activity with. Um, this is also a picture of this. This is a different kind of picture. This is for a student, and they would put a picture in here or find a picture, and then they'd brainstorm what's happening now, what happened 10 minutes, a list of adjectives, and then they use the pyramid to put their ideas together. And so, and then memoir and personal narrative. These are just some resources from um, memoir, Capote, memory, any of these things that you use in your curriculum already. Heroes, this is something from the 9th grade book. And then this Mango Street memoir, it's a lesson plan that is used all the time, but I think you could use it with some other books as well, so I just put it in there. And so those are those resources. And here are some links as well. Digital story writing, which are great. This is an online create a story. You can write a little book. BioCube, this has got several different ways of just, when you're in the tech center, these are some things that you can just show your students, and there it is. Um, and so this one is BioCube, so you could use it to write a biography or autobiography. And then Mystery Story Cube, create your own cube. So this is from Read Write Think, and they have some incredible, you wouldn't think about it, but they have some really good creative writing helps. So that's something that you can do even, after you finish a task in the writing center, and then just have them go here and do any. This is a 6-word memoir, which seems like it would be really easy, but I think you would have to take some time and think about how you're going to present this. The 25-word story is difficult, and this is 6 words. And if you're brave, you can go ahead and try that. I think it's a great idea. And here are some. You just have to be a little careful because even though it's NPR and they do have a little story about it, I wouldn't bother with kids unless they're really, really savvy students, because you're better off breaking it down for the kids and just challenge them to do it. So that's the 6-word memoir. And then there's just the assignment and the reflection. And next week, Fairy Tales, Tall Tales. Mostly I'm going to be just giving you a few resources for those, and then going over some of the nuts and bolts of how to um, begin to have them write, showing them the Freytag's pyramid and using that um, as a jumpstart for their own work. So that's about it for this week. Hope you have a great week. Everything that could have gone wrong with technology has gone wrong this week. So we have what we have, and hopefully you will get a few things out of it. And one more week to go. All right, see you online.